Welcome Aquarius to your weekly reading. This is for the 17th to the 24th of August. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then look at your possible challenges. Thirdly, messages and advice from Spirit. Your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Aquarius, what I'm seeing at the beginning of the week for you is that with 5 of Wands, there could be minor disagreements and arguments coming up at the beginning of the week. And the reason I'm saying they're minor is because with 8 of Wands here, I feel you are either going to be able to sort whatever this is out very quickly and effectively, or you will just simply remove yourself from this environment. This to me is small squabbles. It could be somebody's out of sorts, somebody's ego is getting the better of them, but I don't feel it's going to be anything, my dear Aquarius, that affects you or affects your week. I think you manage yourself very well in terms of not allowing yourself to be part of it, not allowing this to become something big. So for example, Aquarius, if somebody says something that could be insulting, you decide not to be insulted. If somebody does something that's very rude, you decide not to be offended. With 8 of Wands here, I feel you are focusing on other areas of your life and you are very conscious about not being pulled into other people's stuff. So Aquarius, I feel this is very positive. Now let us move on and see what your possible challenges are. And Aquarius, I love to see this for you. Because with 10 of Wands here, I feel that you have either been working on something or struggling with something. You've really been in a situation of slog, trying to get to the end, trying to find a solution, trying to find a result. And you've been carrying a heavy burden, a heavy weight on your shoulders. This could be, Aquarius, that you are struggling, say, financially, and you've been trying so many different things to get yourself out of a tricky situation. There could be a certain relationship that is not going well in your life, and you've been persevering and hanging in there and doing whatever you can to make it work. As you can imagine, this can touch any area of your life. This, my dear Aquarius, is coming to an end. You are not only going to be able to put this heavy burden down, but as soon as you put it down, as soon as it releases, you move directly into 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So what I'm actually seeing here, no matter what this is for you, you're going to feel as though, wow, it was so worth my while to persevere, to slog on, to carry this heavy burden for quite some time, because now look at me. I am sitting in a position that I have dreamt of and wished for. Very nice to see, my dear Aquarians. Now you have an incredible message coming through from Spirit. We see 2 major arcana cards coming through, so immediately we know it's a big message. And for the Hierophant to appear here, we know immediately that Spirit is coming through with a very big message of divine timing. Now, once we know divine timing is on your side and working in your favor, my dear Aquarians, we know that there is a blessed period opening for you in some area or areas of your life. And here Spirit is telling you beautifully and simply, Aquarius, things are about to get so good for you that right now you can only dream it and imagine it, but you have no conception of how good it's going to be. It's about to exceed all dreams and expectations. Once we see the sun here, my dearest Aquarians, be prepared to be astounded at how things are going to turn for you. This is a big message. I think this message is going to be relevant for you for many weeks, if not months to come. Under your unexpected blessing, I am happy to tell you, my dear Aquarians, the worst is over. If you have been thinking to yourself, things are going to get worse, things are going to get rough, things are going to get tough, with 10 of Swords here, it tells us very beautifully that the worst has happened. You've got nothing to fear and nothing to worry about. That light there is the sun now coming back into your life, pushing back any energy of heaviness, sadness, heartbreak. This is lifting. And now, my dear Aquarians, the time has come where your dream, your big picture, that vision you have had for your life and have held onto for so long that you created the gateway is possible. The gateway now is open. This is part of divine timing. This is your wish fulfillment. You can now walk through what that gateway is and start living what you have been praying, dreaming, and wishing for. At the end of the week, Aquarius, I do see you spending some time this weekend on your own. There's big energy happening for you this week. Very big signs or events will actually take place. And I feel you're going to want to just reflect and look at what is happening. That light there around our hanged man's energy is representing the sun. You're now going to start looking at your life, possibilities, people, opportunities with a new perspective. And with Knight of Cups, I do think that you will probably connect and perhaps even meet up this weekend with people who are close to you, my dear Aquarians, people who love you, people who want the best for you. I feel you're going to want to share what is happening and what has happened, because it's very big and you know they are going to be happy for you. Let's go ahead and get a message from your angels. Courage and bravery. My dear Aquarians, your angels want you to know that you have the heart of a warrior. There are times you really want to do what is right. Your angels are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave, my dear Aquarians, isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into even greater strength. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe and guided and guarded, so call them in if you need help. This is the time, my dear Aquarians, to take ownership of your own energy and any situations that are making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of deep core happiness, liberation, and divine timing. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.